Hey guys, this is Karen Scott, God's child, and we're all God's child. Today I'm just feeling in my real Donald Trump frequencies. Like I'm really feeling in his frequencies, like, you know, back in 2016, 2017 frequencies. And I guess I'm feeling that way because I'm starting to see a lot of people like fall prey to the fear of the storm. A lot of people, they say, oh, I don't see anything going on. What's going on? I don't see anything, but you're breathing. You don't see the air, but you know it's there because you're breathing, right? So I look on White House live cam and Capitol live cam, and I don't see this Joe Biden administration. I don't see no movement of people. I don't see like people working in government like when Donald J. Trump was in office, how there was activity, people were working, there was movement. I don't see no movement. All I see is the military. So if all I see is the military and I don't see any movement, then he had to step down and must put everything in the military's hands, right? But the reason why I'm asking everyone to get back that frequency, that fight frequency, and don't fall prey to the fear of the storm, because for many were woke long before he came in office. Many started becoming woke as he got in office. And like I said, I'm emerging from this matrix. This is my day-to-day process of emerging, of taking knowledge that I had way before he was president with the new knowledge, putting it together, using the tools, and trying to put those tools in action. Now, before Donald Trump was president, in my lifetime, with the knowledge I had of a lot of the atrocities, like the atrocities that's being done to the children, the fact that we are nothing but stock entities, this screwed up healthcare, this screwed up way of how they try to take religion and racism and keep us separated. I had knowledge of these things in my life. Like I said, I'm 50 years old, but I was just walking around with a toolbox in the 3D world, just trying to be accepted by a 3D world, because I felt like, well, who's going to fight for this? Who's going to stand up and try to bring us out of this? Right? And like I said, in 2015, when my mother died, I really was like done. I was finished. Like I couldn't look up, let alone fight. But 2017 came around and I'm hearing Donald Trump talk and I'm hearing him speak, and a lot of things he was saying was already in my heart and my soul, and now I'm listening to him, and he's bringing God into the equation. He's telling you, hey, be the impossible. Don't let no one tell you that anything is impossible. You be the impossible. Day by day, you work for it, you fight for it, right? Then I started looking like, wait a minute, why all these people who were once his friends, or he was in a circle that he really wasn't in a circle, why all of them are going against him now? Why? Because I remember when people wanted to be an apprentice. I remember when people were in his hotels going to watch fights. I remember when rappers in the 80s and 90s had him in their songs, I want that Donald Trump money. But I look at myself and I say, I know when my friends get mad at me and turn against me is when I start speaking the truth, or I don't condone or support something that I know that's not right. So I'm listening. Now my eyes, my brain, but I still don't have that clarity, right? Then someone came, shined that light on me, because I saw them and me and saw that they had the strength and power. And I was like an old vehicle sitting in the garage, and they came, jumper cables. Okay, now the jumper cables are in the road. Now I'm willing to fight. Then someone came along and helped me with the rhythm, that helped me to start with the rhythm of my godly rhythm, the rhythm that God created me to live under, and I incorporated God back into that. I removed the way that 3D tells me I'm supposed to have my relationship with God. I removed that. No more temples, no more buildings, no more pastors. No, let me build my one-on-one relation to my Creator. Let me start speaking to Him one-on-one. Let me start meditating to Him one-on-one. And I started doing that and getting the help from others to just say, come on, you can stand. And it's time for us to disrupt silence and let the world know what you stand for. And cleansing and clarity, it doesn't come easy. It does come at a high price. It does. But when you know you are cleansing and clearing your inner being to make this earth a better planet for yourself, humanity, your children, your family, and anyone connected to that under the Creator, He's going to always have your back. Like I said, it's a day-to-day process. And like I said, it was many woke prior to him. And all been saying all their life, when are we going to find a general to fight against this insanity, fight against this oppression that keeps us in depression? And now we have someone, Donald J. Trump. So how do I fall behind the waistlines? Because everything I don't see. I don't see the air I breathe, but I know I'm breathing it because I'm breathing. Right? So I'm going to stand behind a man or someone who's willing to fight to bring me out of that darkness. Because like I said, I'm 50 years old. I was born in New York City, Harlem. And by society, I was always labeled as the underdog in the trenches. And I know if I, the underdog in the trenches, can try to find my way out to plant my feet in the earth grid and be able to have the freedom to move to the rhythm that God created me to, then I know others out there can. Do not fall to the fear of the storm. No, you take that clarity, that cleansing, and you come out of the chaos of living in the storm, and now you ride on the storm. And for me, emerging and riding on the storm is like, well, damn, at least I could see pointed in the right direction. Because right now, it's about taking that 3D living, taking that oppression, depression by a system, an organization, a group of people who've been here just trying to take my soul and point that storm out into the sea somewhere and let that shit disintegrate. Let it go. Let it go. And how I'm doing that is having faith in God, having faith in the tools and Him, sharpening my mind back again and putting those things in order. And then once you get the clarity, now comes the cleansing. And the cleansing is about day by day putting things in action, day by day. Baby steps. No one is saying overnight you have to just jump and emerge from this. No. Day by day. And that's what I'm doing. And that's why I put myself on display, because maybe it's my own visual documentary of myself. I did this the first day I hit the button and said, I'm going to speak. I'm going to cleanse myself. I'm going to begin to cleanse myself. It was February 25th, 2021. And maybe a year from now, I'll see the transformation. It's about transforming yourself. And sometimes transforming ourselves is hard, but we have to give that love to something that's right, the love to want to cleanse ourselves, because we live this life journey with so many loves. We love. There's a romantic love. There's a parental love. We love our pets. We love materialistic things. But how much of that love that we put in ourselves? And we see the greatest love that we've been given by the Creator. So I've been in my Donald Trump frequencies. I'm going to stay in that Donald Trump frequencies. I'm going to try to get the people back to that 2016. Do not fall fear of the storm. Do not fear the storm. This will pass over. And the light is on the other side of the mountain. You just have to hang on. Hang on to the light. And this is the song I have for you. Sing it with me.
Donald Trump. That hell was a manhole. His skyscrapers with his name in gold. Reality shows and everybody knows he's got billions and billions and billions. Wheeling and dealing, living up in New York City. A little suit on and a top too long. Supermodel watch, she's so pretty. Donald Trump is so tan. He's fighting for the working man. Donald Trump is so tan. Making people And Donald Trump is so tan. On the escalator with his honey coming down. Liberals, let me hear ya. Democrats, let me hear ya. Donald Trump, let me hear ya. President Trump gonna give it to ya. President Trump, gonna wait for ya.